Sio kama tunaelewana. Tuko pamoja.
Moments after President William Ruto appeared to be breathing fire in Kilimani, Nairobi, over the recent heightened aggression in the country, opposition leaders led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua clapped back at Ruto, terming the current state of affairs as self-inflicted tragedy.
You need to know what you need to do because you have not been listening to the people of Kenya. The people of Kenya are more angry than you are. They are angry because you have overtaxed them. There is wanton corruption. There is abductions and extrajudicial killings. There is ethnic profiling and other ills that bedevil your administration.
Speaking on Wednesday in Karen, Gachagua dismissed allegations that the opposition was power-hungry.
This narrative you are creating that there is an attempt to overthrow your government is for you to have the opportunity to use a terrorism act to profile communities and to persecute leaders who are opposed to your administration. Please relax. We want you to serve your one term. Nobody wants you out of government unconstitutionally. Nobody has any plan to overthrow your administration, Mr. President. We want to face you on the ballot in August 2027.
Although it still remains unclear who will fly the opposition flag come 2027, Gachagua says the opposition has a cut-out plan that will send President Ruto packing.
I want to ask my children, my sons and daughters, to consider applying the next onslaught against President William Ruto by getting IDs and registering as voters so that they can deal with William Ruto on the ballot.
While condemning what he described as the profiling of the Kikuyu community by the current administration, Gachagua says that the dissatisfaction with the Kenya Kwanza regime is spread nationwide and not limited to a particular community.
Ruto is working with governors and MPs allied to him to destroy businesses owned by the Kikuyu, the Meru and the Embu, and blame it on people who don't support his administration. You have turned against the community. You are trying to mobilize other Kenyans to profile them and to fight them, but they have refused. These same people from Mount Kenya have the capacity to support somebody else. It must not be you. And they proved that they are not tribal by voting for you when you are Kaleji. They can vote for a Kamba. They can vote for a Kisi. They can vote for a Luya. They can vote for a Maasai. That sense of entitlement that you are having to the Mount Kenya vote is misplaced.
Ruto has further been accused of being the commanding voice behind the brutality meted on Kenyans during peaceful protests.
Police officers are now on record threatening citizens who are in their homes, boasting of their license to kill, acting with a confidence that can only come from the highest echelons of power. In fact, I would like to clarify that the National Intelligence Service has procured Subarus to give an impression that this killer gang is from the DCI. The truth of the matter is that this has nothing to do with the DCI. This is the National Intelligence Service. And this squad of 101 people was formed when I was still in government. Officers were recruited from the Administration Police Unit for special training by NIS on abductions, killings, and cover-up. And this is a squad that is killing the people of Kenya.
The DCP leader also announced that he will be leaving the country on Wednesday night for his planned tour to the United States to engage Kenyans and other groups. With political tensions on the country now on a rise, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has now castigated President William Ruto for wanting to use the Terrorism Act to silence dissenting voices in the country ahead of the 2027 general elections. Theo Masharia for K24, Karen, Nairobi.